Good afternoon.
Hello.
So, tell us a little bit about who you play in the film.
Jon?
My character, we realized that maybe that's not who he is at all. And I'll leave it at that.
So mysterious. Dakota, can you tell us a little bit about yours?
I play a young woman named Emily Summerspring, and she's kind of a grumpy, gunslinging outlaw. She has a bit of a checkered past, and she's on a mission, and I do believe that she means well, but she causes some harm on her way.
Well, you know, she sounds like someone who would be fun to be friends with. The very
Maybe,
least.
if she was nice to you, yeah.
Yeah. She liked you.
Yeah.
So, what can you tell us about the El Royale?
The El Royale is a fictional hotel, but it's based on a real hotel that sits on the border between California and Nevada. So half the hotel is California, half the hotel is Nevada. And each has its own kind of specific sensibilities. And it represents kind of the dual nature of many of the characters in the show. So it's a symbolic choice and also a very practical choice.
No, it's great. I'm so excited to see the film. And speaking of the hotel, have you stayed anywhere like this before? Like that hotel?
No, I don't know that, I don't think there's anywhere like it right now.
Well, there was a hotel that this is based
The
on, but it's not functioning as a hotel at this point. But I've not stayed in a hotel quite like this, that's for sure, and I certainly haven't had the experience.
Have you ever been to the Madonna Inn?
I've driven by it. I've never gone
Yeah.
in.
I feel like
a friend of mine got married there.
That's hardcore.
Yeah,
That is vibey.
yeah. You got to be in for a penny, in for a pound on that one.
Yeah. For real. But I feel like that aesthetically is kind of like a
Where you want to be?
Yeah.
The like moss room or whatever it is.
It's just where I want to be.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. And so, if you had to choose between the California and the Nevada sides, which would you choose?
I would choose the California side.
And I would choose the Nevada side.
Okay. And so the film...
We don't agree on anything.
No. Mostly just to stay a state away from Dakota. Like I don't even go to North or South Dakota because I don't want to be in the same state as Dakota.
Yeah.
That's fair. And so the film is set in the 60s, and obviously, Jon, you're no stranger to drama set in that period. Was there anything in your Mad Men days that was useful for this film in particular?
No, I don't think so. The characters are pretty far flung from one another, but obviously it was cool to kind of see all the stuff again and the decor and some of the clothing choices and get back into that world. That was kind of fun, especially coming at it from a completely different angle and a completely different genre.
Definitely. And Dakota, how was working with Drew?
Amazing. I loved working with him. He's hyper intelligent and so nice. He's so kind, and I really, really like working with nice people.
Sorry.
My point. And he just had this film is entirely his vision realized, and every detail is thought of, and everything means something, and everything makes sense, and it's really beautiful, and it all came out of his big old noggin.
I couldn't agree more. Well,
He doesn't have a huge head,
Yeah, he does.
does he?
Well, he's a huge person.
He's a big guy, yeah.
and then just last question. This film is full of twists and turns and constant surprises for the viewer, for the audience. Did you feel that way when reading the script?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the story it's obviously baked in. But to what Dakota was saying about Drew, the really nice thing about it was all of these specific ideas and choices are right there in the script too. It wasn't like those were aha moments on the day. Like those were Drew's narrative choices.